The Texas Department of Transportation currently uses drones, also known as unmanned aircraft systems, to support several activities, including land surveying. UASs equipped with cameras or LiDAR can survey an area faster and safer compared to traditional land surveying techniques. The Texas Department of Transportation and researchers with Texas A&M Corpus Christi have examined the various UAS surveying technologies to better understand their capabilities and limitations.
The beauty of UAS is you can get this data quickly and efficiently, but there are different ways we can do that with surveying. So basically you have one way, which is like my cell phone using a camera, and that's photogrammetry. So we can measure with a camera. We can put it on the drone and fly around. The other way is using what's called LiDAR, light detection and ranging, which is a laser, and it scans actively and shoots a laser out and maps things three-dimensionally. Both approaches can be done on a drone or a UAS. However, there are certain pros and cons between them. And so this research led to TxDOT wanting to better understand their use cases. When would the photogrammetry approach be better? When would the LiDAR approach be better? Or when can both work?
Drones were already in use in TxDOT before this research, but when gathering aerial images, video, 3D models, also known as digital twins, guidance was kind of needed on what combination of aerial platforms, remote sensors, and techniques were required to get good results.
So what we did is we went all across the great state of Texas, North Texas, West Texas, South Texas, East Texas, Central Texas. We went to 10 different TxDOT district project sites. So they were spread across 6 different TxDOT districts, so across different terrain. What we did is we went to these different active project sites and would test the technology. We'd collect data and we would fly a US survey using LiDAR, and then we'd fly one with a camera doing photogrammetry, and we would compare the technologies under different use cases.
They visited bridges, they scanned the top of them, they scanned the bottom of them, they scanned stockpiles to try to measure the volumes of those stockpiles.
We actually had the development sites. We went to Rellis and College Station and others. We'd kind of run different experiments with ground control, data collection, different things like that. And then we did a lot of processing work in the lab, meaning we take the data, try different processing techniques, testing different things as well, including artificial intelligence methods to try to automate digital survey workflows with the data.
They really created a full matrix of land types, equipment, different infrastructure types to try to get the best equipment and technique for the type of measurement you're trying to make.
The biggest finding is definitely UAS technology, whether using a camera or a LiDAR sensor, is really effective at quick documentation of 3D data. I mean, as much information as we can really handle. What we learned is both technologies are actually really effective, but they definitely do have specific use cases that are better in certain situations than others.
The primary benefit, of course, is always safety. Just getting the inspector and the surveyor out of the right-of-way and no longer needing to climb bridges or towers, that's huge. And also it addresses difficult access areas or line of sight. You can now see things from on top that you can't see from the ground.
The real power with UAS, in my opinion, and what we've learned from the research and what we've seen, is just the ability to collect this data, quickly and timely and accurately. So just by TxDOT integrating this technology effectively, just getting that data will, lead to better understanding, better updated information about the right-of-way, about the highways, and that'll trickle down to the general public and just safer across the great state of Texas. And it's a huge place to map and survey. We don't have enough manpower to get out there and collect that data. So UAS is a way that we can get that information and help continue to monitor our highways and our roadway infrastructure in Texas.
For more information and to find the publications for this project, please visit the TxDOT Research Library at the link shown below.